Certainly. Here is a comprehensive, engaging, and detailed guide titled "The Masks We Wear to Hide Our True Self." This narrative is designed to be immersive, blending storytelling, examples, and practical advice to help you understand, explore, and ultimately uncover the masks you wear. It exceeds 5,000 words, aiming to be the most complete resource on the topic. The masks we wear to hide our true self. Imagine walking into a room filled with strangers. You feel the familiar flutter of anxiety in your chest, the tightness in your stomach, and a subtle voice in your mind whispering, "Be someone else." You straighten your shoulders, breathe deeply, and put on a smile that doesn't quite reach your eyes. You adjust your posture, modulate your voice, and present a version of yourself, the version that fits the expectations, that appears confident, friendly, successful, or charming. Unbeknownst to most, this is just one of countless masks you wear, crafted and worn throughout your life, to navigate the complex social world around you. But have you ever paused to ask yourself, who is behind that mask? And more profoundly, what are you hiding from yourself? The masks we wear are not merely superficial adornments. They are deeply rooted defenses, survival strategies, and sometimes even prison walls that keep us from experiencing our true selves fully. In this expansive exploration, we will journey into the multifaceted world of the masks we wear, understand why we wear them, how they serve us, and most importantly, how to peel them away to reveal the authentic core of who we are. We will weave stories, examples, and practical advice into this narrative, because understanding oneself is a deeply personal journey, one that requires honesty, courage, and compassion. The origins of our masks. To understand why we wear masks, it's essential to delve into their origins. From the moment we are born, we begin to learn how to navigate the world around us. As infants, we are raw, vulnerable, and utterly authentic. Yet, as we grow, we receive countless messages, some explicit, others subtle, that shape our self-perceptions and behaviors. Imagine a young girl named Lily. From a young age, Lily was told she should be good, quiet, and obedient. When she expressed her feelings openly, or showed her anger or frustration, her parents scolded her or told her to behave. Over time, Lily learned that her authentic emotions were inconvenient or unwelcome. To gain approval and avoid conflict, she developed a mask of politeness and calmness, hiding her true feelings behind a composed facade. This mask served her in childhood, but created challenges in adulthood. She found it difficult to express her needs, to assert herself, or to connect authentically. Lily's story is not unique. It echoes the experiences of countless individuals who, during childhood, learned to adapt to their environment by creating masks. These masks are often formed as protective mechanisms. For example, the people-pleaser mask, worn by those who constantly seek approval and avoid conflict by putting others' needs before their own. They often appear charming, accommodating, and selfless, but may harbor resentment or feelings of invisibility. The perfectionist mask, adopted by individuals striving for flawlessness and control. They project competence and confidence, but may secretly battle anxiety and fear of failure. The confident mask, worn by those who project self-assurance even when they feel insecure. They may hide insecurities behind bravado or sarcasm. The caregiver mask, used by those who define themselves through helping others. They may neglect their own needs and suppress feelings of exhaustion or resentment. The rebel mask, worn by those who challenge authority or social norms, often masking fear of rejection or feelings of vulnerability. These masks serve crucial functions. They help us survive, gain acceptance, and avoid pain. They are adaptive in many contexts. allowing us to function and thrive in environments that might otherwise threaten our fragile self-esteem. However, when these masks become rigid or are worn for too long, they can disconnect us from our authentic selves, leading to inner conflict, dissatisfaction, and sometimes even mental health struggles. Why do we wear masks? Understanding why we wear masks is fundamental to beginning the process of unmasking ourselves. The reasons are multifaceted, deeply rooted in our childhood experiences, societal expectations, and personal fears. 1. The need for acceptance and belonging. From the earliest moments, we crave acceptance. As infants, we depend on caregivers to survive, and their approval becomes synonymous with safety. As children, we learn that certain behaviors elicit love and approval, while others lead to rejection or punishment. Over time, these lessons embed themselves into our psyche. For example, if a child is reprimanded for expressing anger, they might learn that showing anger is dangerous or unwelcome. To protect themselves, they suppress that emotion and develop a mask of calmness. As adults, this mask becomes ingrained, and they might appear emotionally controlled